Jamie Watson, happy to share this, we'll call them the playoff. It's the 5th place match for these two teams. Honduras coming into this one has played really well in this tournament. 3 wins and just 1 loss, but due to the 5 groups in that League A, they just barely missed out on a semifinal appearance to Panama. They actually beat Panama 2-1, but on goal differential, Panama goes through. But that doesn't take away from how well they've been playing. They beat El Salvador 1-0, 3-0 over Nicaragua, but a 2-0 loss to Mexico. They look to bounce back here today against Saudi Arabia, who come in this one 1-1-1, but that last win against, I think it was Canada 2 days ago, they played fantastic. Really high motor for the Green Falcons, as you see in the all-green jerseys. Not sure we're going to see the procession today. Maybe we will. They are just warming up right now. But coming into today's match, Honduras is ranked 5th, according to the under-17 rankings. That's how they rank the under-15s based on the under-17s, as we see some of the rotational players seated on the bench, along with some Honduras coaches. Saudi Arabia, of course, as a guest nation. There are 38 Concacaf nations. Saudi Arabia is number 39, come from the AFC, the Asian Football Confederation, so they do not, a ranking is not applicable to them here. The national anthems that you're about to hear, I want you to know what they're called for Honduras. Their national anthem, as they begin to sing, is "Your flag is a splendor of sky." What a great name for your anthem. Their national motto, Libre, Soberana, Independente, can't even pronounce independent. Free, sovereign, and independent is their national motto. And of course, their nickname, Las Cuatrachos, La H or La Bicolor. For Saudi Arabia, when their national anthem is playing, it is called Ash al-Malik, which stands for Long Live the King. Their national motto is the Shahada, and their nicknames, the Green Falcons or the Green and Whites, they're in all green today. And as you see, Honduras is in the all whites. Should be a good one. Most all the matches I have called have been competitive. I expect the very same for today. What a week it's been. Started off at August 2nd. We'll wrap League A, we'll wrap tomorrow, August 10th. B and C champions will be crowned today. So we've got 3 leagues and we'll have 3 championships, which I love. Concacaf does such a nice job putting on these elite championships for these young men who I'm sure their hearts are aflutter. Putting on your national team kit should never get old. It is such an honor to be a part of one of these processions, which is led by the referees, of course. Next in line are your captains. After that are your goalkeepers. And then after that, your field players. Just in case you were wondering, what's this whole lineup business about? The CONCACAF song changes all the time, but it is certainly an inspiring one, and we will hear it as they process. Some nerves going on there. I have to tell you, I was really impressed with Saudi Arabia in their last match. Number 9, Yazan Al-Abdura Balambembe had a brace. And it was against Costa Rica, forgive me. I thought it was Canada, but boy, they played well. 2-0 victory. They certainly hope to carry some of that momentum, and taking home a 5th place trophy would certainly be what would happen if they take the victory here. Of course, Honduras will have something to say about that. Honduras may have a little bit of fire under their bellies for just barely missing on goal differential to play in the semis, but we shall see. Life is full of near misses. How you handle those near misses is really what will make up your character in years to come. Really does give me chills every time. When they line up, the national anthems will follow next, and I'm going to honor each team's national anthem by being silent. I will catch you on the other side. Please do enjoy. So, anthems, they haven't been playing the anthems. I forgot about that. But let's move right along to the handshakes with your opponent. And sportsmanship, always so important. Sport has the ability to unite all around the world, cultures, people. I love that part about what we do, that we get to see that in person. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for head coach Christian Alesa from Honduras. In goal, number 12, Jensen Flores, the 14-year-old, plays for FC Montagua. Your captain today will be wearing the 4 jersey, Steven Ramos, also 14 years of age. Keep your eye up top on number 11, forward Elias Banejas has a goal in this tournament. We will meet our officials, and they are Renly Napoleon from St. Lucia, Tyra Wilkinson from St. Kitts and Nevis, Edwin Salazar from home country Costa Rica, where we are now, and Kareem Benjamin, also from St. Kitts and Nevis. Love to see Tyra Wilkinson, the female, jumping in for the crew today. Concacaf always forward thinking. Coin toss, of course, who picks ball, which side to defend. And you see they've already exchanged flags, part of the sportsmanship that I love. Starting 11 photos will come up next. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for head coach Sofan Kayari and Saudi Arabia. New in goal today will be number 1, Ahmed Suwalia, 15 years of age, plays for Al Hilal. I mentioned earlier, number 9, Yazan Alab Durabalambenbi. He has a brace. I believe those are the only 2 goals for Saudi Arabia. And your captain in the 10 jersey, Tamim Al-Khaldi. And we'll shout out the rest of the players' names throughout the broadcast. The prayer circle, you love to see it. Everybody praying to play well, stay healthy, and that is the job of our officials, is to keep the players safe on the pitch to the very best of their ability. Frankly, it's been a pretty darn clean tournament. Sort of love at this age for the most part. You know, they get tackled, they get up. Not a whole lot of rolling around at this level. And how refreshing that is. Costa Rica hosting League A, Aruba hosting League B, and Curacao hosting League C. Thank you to all of our host nations who are bringing such joy to all of these boys. Underway here in Alajuela, Costa Rica. As I mentioned, Honduras in the all-whites moving left to right on your screen. Saudi Arabia pressing already in the all-greens, moving right to left on your dial. And that's what the high press is designed to do. Turn the ball over in your attacking third and go right back with possession heading to goal. Easier said than done, of course. There's your captain, Tamim Al-Khaldi. As is with most captains, he has been a force on the pitch all week long. This will be the 4th game for Saudi Arabia and the 5th game for Honduras. Ball at Ruby's feet in that left back position as Honduras enjoying some possession, gaining some confidence, knocking the ball around in the back. That's Sigenza, number 8. He also has a goal. 5 different players for Honduras have scored goals. That bodes well. They have scored 6 goals in total. Saudi Arabia, just 2. Of course, that's a handball. Free kick coming up for the Green Falcons. It's a good example of no matter where you are on the pitch, when your arms are away from the body like that and it touches your hand, that will be a foul. Arms in a natural position, not a foul. Throwing for Honduras on this near side. But early in this one, it's really been all Saudi Arabia. I love the inclusion of guest nations in any format, any tournament format. All right, first touches for Jensen Flores of Honduras. Goalkeeper in the magenta, shall we call that? Monochromatic kit. Goalkeepers, you know, they always get to specialize color. Here's Tamim Al-Qadi. Here's Mazraoui. He's played well in the last couple of games for Saudi Arabia over on that right side in the 5 jersey. Saudi Arabia will be without their number 12 player, Al-Yami. Got a red card against Costa Rica, and that's an easy foul to call. Free kick for Saudi Arabia. Be interesting to see how the new goalkeeper, Ahmed Soualier, for Saudi Arabia reacts to getting the start, as well as Abdullah Al-Dasari, number 16, gets the start today. Just 2 changes then for Saudi Arabia.
Samuel, entre líneas. Okay. No te que a la espalda al 15. Conduce, que te salga. Maradiaga trae.
Oh, wasn't sure about that, so he punted it away. Just the weather has been absolutely stunning this week. All the games that I have called, 10 in total, there has not been a single drop of rain. And while in some cases it's been warm, cooling breaks have been established. But here in League A, just gorgeous weather. Costa Rica, mid to high 70s. Just really gives players the opportunity to play in the very best conditions. Honduras now playing out into space on that far side, into the penalty area on that left side. And Heavy touch there, throw in for Saudi Arabia. Good look at number 15, Jean Ruby. 15-year-old plays for Tela FC. Beautiful one-touch soccer from the Green Falcons of Saudi Arabia. Oh, lovely, lovely touch down the right flank and still on it. Here comes Saudi Arabia. Beautiful service into the box and oh my, a diving header. I thought it was in the back of the net, but wide left. Outstanding attempt by Al-Abdour Balabenbi, who has the brace. He has been all over scoring goals. I mean, I don't know if it would have been easier. I just have to applaud the diving header. It's one of my favorite things in sport, like the play at the plate in baseball, and I really wished he had been rewarded for that. I'm not sure it would have been easier to just stay upright and instep that with the foot, but as a former coach, I'm going to applaud the diving header. Here comes Honduras down this left flank, but intercepted. Just haven't been able to put the pieces together in the final third. 8th minute, scoreless here. Each team just trying to establish, settle down the pace of play. Another foul from behind. That time on number 15, Makrami. And this is a good example of, you have to learn this early, shielding, this principle of putting your body between the ball and the defender, and you draw those pushes, those fouls, which set up a free kick. And I don't care anywhere in the attacking half, if you're giving the other team a free kick, not good. Honduras is number 13, Darwin Cruz. Looks to play a left-footed in-swinger. Far post, penalty spot, edge of the 6, near post. Those are all where runners can find their way. This one to the far post and the penalty spot, but cleared. Oh, lovely touch pass there. Just so much talent at this level, even at this level. We mentioned League A 2 years ago. This is the 5th edition, so 2023 was the last time this event was played. And the USA won that championship, and the best player of the tournament was Kayvon Sullivan, who is still just 15 years of age and has already been signed to Manchester City in the Premier League. And he's getting paid as a pro at the Philadelphia Union in the MLS. Okay. It's not how old you are, it's how good you are. First corner kick of the match coming up for Saudi Arabia. Good look at Flores there. You know, when we call out corner kicks, goalkeepers' antennas go straight up. All right, Al-Sagabi to take it. They'll go short. Still on this left side, and the offside flag is up. I've said this many times. I'm a big fan of playing the ball into danger 90% of the time. I mean, unless you're getting 12 corner kicks, sure, go ahead, try something short. But so often on these short corners, this is what happens. Not success. What happens when you play the ball directly in front of goal? Oftentimes, success. Scoreless after 10. We're in the 11th minute. Just a slip of foot, but he gets it back. And we're going all the way back to a throw-in for Saudi Arabia. Not sure why. Maybe we had an incorrect call. Our lead official, Renly Napoleon of St. Lucia, corrects that mistake. Once again, Honduras finding their way into the attacking third. Good takeaway by Saudi Arabia, but then given right back. There's that press and a turnover doing its job for Saudi Arabia. Now Honduras will return the favor. And at every age level, you have to learn how to break the press. And it requires composure, accuracy, off-ball movement. And right there, the ability to create space for yourself. This is just a picture-perfect example of breaking the press by Saudi Arabia. Here's the captain. Give and go. There's an example of his teammate didn't come to him for the ball. Should always be moving, especially with your back to the goal. Makes it so easy for defenders to just step in front if you're not moving also. All right, goal kick coming out. Good look at number 7, Said Canales, who also has a goal in this tournament. Canales plays for FBO, 15 years old. It's something goalkeepers just have to work on, keeping that ball in play. Oh, that was not. So many times we have seen the pace of the pass back to the goalkeeper, not enough, and forwards will jump on it. Certainly one of the skills center backs must possess. It's like it can't be too much and it can't be too soft. We saw in the Copa America Feminine final a ball passed back to the goalkeeper with too much pace, but she was moving in the wrong direction, and it turns out to be an own goal. So those are just some things you have to avoid. It looks like we got a bloody nose there on number 5, Majraji. Get that taken care of. Really smart kits for Saudi Arabia. Good looking, as well as Honduras. These confederations do such a nice job of designing their national team kits. I have yet to see a dud in this tournament so far. Mexico was the runner-up last year, and they are certainly in the running to take the title, as is the U.S., Costa Rica, and Panama in League A, which is where we are right now. 16 teams featured in League B and 14 national teams featured in League C. Last year it was Nicaragua, captured the League B crown, so they got bumped up to League A. And in League C, it was St. Martin, defeated St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Good look at the coach from Honduras. That's Christian Alesa. And he has been active on the sidelines, instructing his team. And for Saudi Arabia, Sofin Kayati. All right, back to live action we go. I'll have to wait for the official to let him back on the pitch. In the meantime, it's El Mami to take the throw for Saudi Arabia. Lovely cutback move there to create space. Captain to this far side to Al Saloum, who's getting the start, but somewhat inaccurate pass, or better movement from Jensen Flores to come out, pick that ball up. Honduras still being pressed, getting better at breaking that press. Scoreless in the 18th minute. If we have a draw at the end, we'll go straight to penalty kicks, which I would love to see. Too much pace on that one. Too easy for the goalkeeper of Saudi Arabia. Stay with us. After this match, we have Canada playing El Salvador. See the flags up on behind the goal. You see the Canadian flag and the El Salvador flag to the left. And the flags for Honduras and Saudi Arabia to the right of the Concacaf flag in the center. Concacaf, one of the 6 governing bodies under the FIFA umbrella around the world. The world's #1 sport, in case you didn't know, football. And it has been an exciting summer of football, a feast of football, if you will, especially here in the under-15 boys championship. So a lot of play in the middle of the park. Not too many shots on goal yet. Saudi Arabia had a diving header attempt just outside the 6, and that went wide left. But other than that, not a whole lot of action. Shots on goal. And that's a foul on Honduras. Free kick coming up for Saudi Arabia. Ten yards, got to back up. All the way changing the point of attack. That'll spread out a defense as Saudi Arabia probes to the left of the D, but didn't get much of that shot, and that happens sometimes. 21st minute, scoreless here. Costa Rica, Honduras, and Saudi Arabia. 5th place crown to the winner of this match.
Ahí. Darwin. Vení, sigue. ¡Juega rápido! ¡Ahora! ¡Más rápido todo! Guaraniaga.
Captain Al-Qaidi. Let's see what the call is here. This looks like a pretty clean tackle to me. But our lead official, back to live action we go. It's the Green Falcons on that right flank, just outside the penalty area, to the captain. It really looked like he could have pulled the trigger with a left-footed shot there, but did not. I was never a fan of the back heel pass. Oh. I thought that should have been a penalty, and he does call it indeed. Saudi Arabia awarded a penalty kick. Jensen Flores commits the foul in the box. And I do think this is a good call. He's late. Great hustle by the captain, Tamim Al-Khahadi. And he just beat the goalkeeper there. And it looks like the captain, so far, holding the ball. He earned it. He's going to take it. Can Flores get a stop? Goal! Saudi Arabia leads 1-0. Tamim Al-Khaldi. Side netting perfection from the captain. Good look at Tamim there. 24th minute. They take the momentum from their last 2-0 win over Costa Rica, and they get the lead here against Honduras. How will Honduras answer? How quickly? Playing with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, missing out barely on the semifinal via goal differential in that very competitive League A with 5 teams in that group, Group A. As I was saying about the back heel, either whether you're passing it to someone else or to yourself, it often results in a turnover, which is why just keep it simple. Instep is the most accurate. I'm not saying on occasion you can't use that back heel, but I'm probably going to be barking if it results in a turnover, if I'm the coach, which I'm not. Throw in for Honduras. 26th minute. We're playing 2:35s here in this age group. So 9 minutes plus whatever stoppage time. And Al Saloum for Saudi Arabia is on the ground. And our cameras catch everything, don't they? That is certainly cardable offense, and fortunate for number 14, Villanueva. The assistant referees didn't see it. Otherwise, I have no doubt that would have been a cardable offense. Throw in for Honduras. Long throw into the box, just outside the 6. Out to the left of the D, a left-footed shot, and it's a goal! Honduras gets the equalizer. It's number 15, Gene Ruby with the rocket. Two touches, and it looked like it was deflected, unfortunately. Got perhaps a little bit, redirects the ball as the goalkeeper unable to catch up to it. Honduras equalizes, 28th minute. The question was asked, how will, 27th minute, forgive me. Question was asked, how will Honduras respond? Well, there's your answer. Quickly, within 3+ minutes, we are level. And here's a verbal warning for Makarami. Always a courtesy of the official to give a verbal warning. Can certainly pull out a card, but I love the verbal warning, puts you on notice. Play clean. Well done by the new goalkeeper in Ahmed Suwale. It was Abdullah Almas who was nearly co-man of the match in the last match against Costa Rica. He was outstanding. Costa Rica, multiple shots on goal, trying to get back in the game, and they ended up losing 2-0, and part of it was because of the outstanding play by Abdullah Almas, who's on the bench right now. Honduras knocking once more. Here's a left-footed shot, also deflected, but the goalkeeper this time able to make the save. Defensively, defender was able to head it out, but he headed it centrally. Got to work on heading it towards the touch lines, wide, away from danger. Goalkeeper still working on his accuracy. Throw in for Honduras. '30th minute. Final 5 minutes of this first half. We talk about big 5 moments. So many goals are scored in the first and last 5 of each half, so there's 4 of them in a match. And for whatever reason, there's no science behind it. If I'm coaching, tell my team defensively during those big 5 moments to focus, push up that concentration. As you look at the goal summary, goals 3 minutes apart, first for Saudi Arabia, then Honduras. Now here comes Saudi Arabia once more. In fact, Saudi Arabia, their 2-0 win over Costa Rica, both big 5 moments. 34th minute and the 38th minute. Can they recreate some of that good fortune here? Here comes Saudi Arabia with an opportunity on this right side. Right-footed shot. Low-driven ball. Well done by Flores. Cut down the angle. Makes the save. That shot was by number 13, Wessam Al-Shamrani.
Yes. Go with them. Okay.
Throw in far side, deep inside their own half for Honduras. It's a good example of 4 touches, 5 touches, and dispossessed. Your teammates need to move off the ball. You need to get your head up and pass it. 1-2 touch soccer is why it's called the beautiful game, but it requires beautiful movement. Beautiful, just like that. And a heavy touch. Turnover for Saudi Arabia. Good stuff here by Honduras. Far side, change the point, spread out that defense. Goalkeeper handles that one pretty easily.
Samuel, primero, deja ese.
34th minute. Just about a minute and whatever stoppage time we get. Which probably won't be much. It's been a pretty clean first half. Foul on Honduras that time. Good physical battle over there between Canales and Majrashi. Offside flag is up on Honduras. Indirect free kick coming up for Saudi Arabia. Good look there at Tyra Wilkinson from St. Kitts and Nevis on the near side. Assistant referee. I have been impressed with the officiating crew all week long. Player safety so important. Here's the captain. If you're just joining us, that one goal for Saudi Arabia is from the captain in the 24th minute. Honduras answers quickly 3 minutes later with Ruby. And that is how we are level. We are in stoppage time. 8v8 battle. Foul on Saudi Arabia. And indeed, it is just 1 minute, as I suspected. And Diaz is on the ground for Honduras. 15-year-old looking at the ankle. Opportunity to hydrate. With this somewhat mild weather in the 70s, no cooling breaks today. We had them over in League C in Curacao. Much warmer on that beautiful island.
Señoras y señores, atención por favor, finaliza el primer tiempo con el siguiente marcador. Selección de Costa Rica 0, selección de México 2.
Your back, Maccabi, your back. Maccabi, 2.
We were out of frame there, but it's a foul on number 9, so free kick coming up for Honduras. And that is your first half whistle, your score. Honduras 1, Saudi Arabia 1. Your goal summary, it was the captain, number 10 for Saudi Arabia, Al-Khaldi, in the 24th minute, and Ruby for Honduras in the 27th minute. Stay with us. When we come back, we will show you those goals. We will show you first half highlights. You're watching Concacaf Boys Under 15 Championship.
Keeper. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but we can. Yeah.
And welcome back to our first half highlights. Let's go all the way back to the beginning where we have the pomp and circumstance of the pregame proceedings, starting 11 photos, and underway we are in Alajuela, Costa Rica. It's Honduras in the white, Saudi Arabia in the green. Early on in this one, here's the diving header, off the bounce. tremendous effort. Goes wide left. Couple of opportunities early on, and this is your penalty. Goalkeeper Jensen Flores, and the captain draws the penalty by getting there first, and indeed he does. And Tamim Al-Khaldi finishes the PK. Saudi Arabia leads 1-0, but how about Honduras answering 3 minutes later? Ruby! A little bit of a deflection there, but credit to Ruby with that left-footed rocket, and Honduras equalizes 1-1 in the 27th minute. There's just a right-footed shot. It wasn't too hard for Flores. Didn't challenge him that much. Shot by Al-Shamrani. New goalkeeper today, Ahmed Suwale, handles that one. And that is the first half whistle blown by Renly Napoleon of St. Lucia. Stay with us. When we come back, we will have your second half kick. Should be a good one. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to half number 2. As the officials have returned to the pitch and the players, we're about ready to get underway. Honduras in the all whites. Got a goal in the 27th minute from Ruby to level this match at 1. 35 minutes to decide who's going to take home the crown for 5th place here at the Under-15 Boys Championship. Both teams obviously looking to finish on a high note. Saudi Arabia in the all greens. And that man right there, Alabdura Balambi. 2 goals in his last match. Can he get a goal here in this match? Keep the goal scoring train moving forward. Haven't had maybe 1 corner kick for Saudi Arabia, 1 penalty kick converted for Saudi Arabia. Otherwise, it's been a very clean first half. 35 to go, I should say, and whatever stoppage time. Saudi Arabia just dumps it into their attacking third. Foul called on Saudi Arabia. Free kick coming up for Honduras, just shy of the halfway line. Ball misjudged by Ruby. Throw in for the Green Falcons. Diaz plays it back for Honduras. Serious tiptoeing on that far side. Referee letting them play a little bit. Throw in for La H. Sgenza to take it. Trying to find their way out. Saudi Arabia, Honduras pressing. Beautifully done. Breaking the press efficiently. Green Falcons just have that little bit of extra edge. Another turnover by Honduras. Can the Falcons capitalize? No. Good call there. Foul on Saudi Arabia. Free kick coming out for Honduras as Majraji has already had a talking to. Commits that foul. Trying to find their target player, but heavy touch there by the forward. And here comes the Green Falcons on the counter, but poked over the touchline by Honduras. It'll be a throw in for Saudi Arabia, deep in the Honduras half. Majraji to take the throw. Almami. Back to Makrami. Excellent shielding, shepherding that ball over the byline by Honduras. That's how you do it.
Samuel, ven.
Ay, mujer.
Más arriba.
All the way back to Flores, goalkeeper for Honduras. He distributes it out wide.
Salí más arriba.
On-ball defending by Saudi Arabia has been very good. Not giving Honduras much time. Oh, beautiful seam pass to this near side, but Honduras on it. Here's Ruby, goal scorer for Honduras. Throw in for Honduras deep in the Saudi Arabia half. Sounds like we have some subs, and indeed we do. Number 7, Ahmed Almazael in. Number 8, Al Sagabi is out. Almazael, just 14, plays for El Fatah. First substitute of the match goes to Saudi Arabia. Honduras trying to finish. Had a bunch of touches in the attacking phase of play, but in this second half, and two evenly matched teams, and that's why we are at 1-1 level. If it remains level at the end, we'll go straight to penalty kicks. And stay with us after this one. It's Canada, offside flag is up, and El Salvador. What a great week it's been, though, so far for this championship. 38 nations plus guest nation Saudi Arabia. Just so many opportunities for the 38 countries that make up Concacaf. Technically 41 in total. 3 countries could not participate for whatever reason. Once more, the offside flag up. Such an important couple of years for football. Just finished the FIFA Club World Cup in the United States, which was won by Chelsea. Trial run for the World Cup coming next summer to the United States. Just can't tell you how thrilled I am for that. 27 is the Women's World Cup in Brazil. 28, the Olympics in Los Angeles. What a great time for the world's #1 sport. Saudi Arabia pushing with new substitute, fresh legs. Amazial. Beautifully done, faces up his defender, the captain on it. Looking for some help. Al-Qaeda, beautiful job drawing that foul on Diaz of Honduras. Just great body movement, ball deception, body deception. Draws that foul in a dangerous position for a free kick. Call it 30 yards out. Flores setting up his wall. And to take it, has 2 goals already in this tournament. Al-Abdurrah Balenbi. Captain stands close to him. We don't know who's going to take it. Showing some deception here. All part of the game. All kinds of sign language taking place between the referee and players. There's a nice shot, a spill, but back on it is Flores. Good follow-up by Saudi Arabia. And it was Al-Abdurrah Balenbi to take that kick. He had a set-piece free kick goal against Costa Rica, but that was much closer. Honduras on the counter. Just barely stripped away by Saudi Arabia there. Bottom of your screen, you see head coach Christian Alesa. He has been active in coaching his team today. It'll be Ruby to throw in for Honduras. Comes one more, and then blasted out of there by Honduras. Now it's Saudi Arabia who has been asking questions of this Honduras defense. Another substitute, perhaps. That was Al-Dosari. Indeed, it is. It'll be number 6. Defender, Ziad Al-Dawasari. The 14-year-old also plays for Al Hilal. The second substitute, and trying to catch that number. Looks like I know that's number 9. Number 2, thank you, cameraman or woman. Diego Gomez is number 2, and number 9 is Justin Castillo. He scored in the last game. All right, second corner kick. First of the second half, second of the match for Saudi Arabia. See if they can get something cooking. 49th minute. And once more, they'll go short. And as you see, not my favorite call. Just does not make any sense to me to not play it into danger immediately. No call there. Honduras on the counterattack. Right-footed shot wide right, but not by much. What a blast. By number 8, Sigenza. He has a goal to his name in this tournament. You can see why. What a rocket. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Well, it's just going to be a yellow, but it was, remember, thanks to that verbal warning, it's only a yellow and not a red. 2 yellows equal red. Majrashi gets called for the late foul here. Studs up. That will always be a yellow card. Now he has to be careful, the 14-year-old, the rest of the way. This is where you learn. Looks like he's going to be all right. Number 16, Keylor Maradiaga, plays for the Lobos Academy de Foot, 15 years of age. Here's your penalty kick conversion by the captain, number 10, Tamim Alcaldi. And the goal by Honduras, I believe it was deflected, and so goalkeeper was expecting one thing and got a second thing, and that goal was in the 27th minute. No goals scored here in the second half. And a good punch out by goalkeeper Suelia, and then he makes that save. Again, I believe this is his first match. In goal was Almas against Costa Rica, who was just lights out great. He gets a break today. We've got a player from Saudi Arabia down grabbing his right shoulder. I mentioned at the top, it's the 4th game for Saudi Arabia in a short amount of time, the 5th game for Honduras. Fatigue certainly going to play a factor. Trying to see what happened there. That might have been his own goalkeeper as he was going up, coming down on that right shoulder. Something's got to give, as they say. But overall, good job by Ahmed Sueli, the goalkeeper for Saudi Arabia. Again, if we remain tied at the end of this one, we'll go directly to penalty kicks.
Señoras y señores, atención por favor, cambio la selección nacional de México. Abandona con el número 6, Dylan Reyes, ingresa con el 16, Lionel Blanco, minuto 50.
All right, back to live action we go. Al Salam will play it back to his keeper. Good ball down that right flank for Almazael. He'll cross it. Far side, header, goal! Saudi Arabia takes a 2-1 lead. The 3rd goal of the tournament. Golazo header, indeed, for number 9, Yazan Alab Dura Balenbi. Slow motion, please, for a diving header, my favorite. gorgeous goal, goes the other way. Keeper's body weight moving in the opposite direction. Love to see it. Alabdura Balenbi has been the man for Saudi Arabia. His third goal of the tournament. The only 3 goals have all come off from number 9. Yazan Alabdura Balenbi. One more look at the foul here. As Saudi Arabia had been knocking. How this time will Honduras answer? It's a turnover. Saudi Arabia in the box. Here comes a left-footed blast that is blocked by Honduras. And we have an update from League A. The semifinal, Costa Rica has pulled one back to make it 2-1. Mexico. 15 minutes left to play. I mentioned last tournament, 2023, Mexico were the runners-up. They are looking to take out Costa Rica to get to the final tomorrow. As you look at the goal summary there. First goal of the second half to put guest nation Saudi Arabia in the driver's seat for the 5th place crown. I'm sure Costa Rica going to play their hearts out these last 15 minutes at home in front of the home crowd to try to get to the final. USA will play Panama. League A final on Sunday, tomorrow. Terrific ball through, flag stays down. Oh, what a run and another goal! Saudi Arabia, 3. In the 57th minute, Honduras 1. What a great team goal, building on the momentum from that 2-0 victory over Costa Rica. They have been terrific in this second half, starting with that movement by number 13, Al-Shamri, and the runner in the box. Great hustle. We talk about off-the-ball movement, and this is what you need. The one-time instep touch by number 3, Alsha Rani. You know defenders, they love to score. Alsha Rani. Still plenty of time, 58th minute for Honduras to get back in this one. We talked about how they came into this one just barely missing out. 3 wins and just a single loss to Mexico. And they just got eked out by Panama on goal differential. So they come in with some disappointment, but sometimes that chip on your shoulder can motivate you. Let's see what Honduras has left in the tank. In these final 13 minutes plus stoppage time. And Honduras earns a free kick in a dangerous spot. Just about 26 yards away from goal. And I tell you, Majrashi has to be careful. He looked like he pulled that jersey and pulled the player down. He's already on a yellow. Saudi Arabia certainly doesn't want to finish this match with 10. And the captain is down. Tamim Al-Khaldi. What a tournament he's had for his side. Such a talent. The future stars, folks, are here right now, and you're looking at one. Number 10, Tamim Al-Khaldi, all over the field. today for Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, the men, senior men, 27th in the world, Saudi Arabia Pro League. And number 2 about to check in. But first, this free kick. And a rocket. And right at the goalkeeper, sadly. He's able to save it. Number 1, Ahmed Suwali. And that was Sigenza taking that free kick. Certainly, from distance, you would almost expect the goalkeeper. Of course, as they grow into their bodies and the older they get, the pace of that shot has more power on it. All right, let's shout out number 2, defender Bassam Al-Sawan, 15-year-old, plays for Al Hilal as well. And Honduras is going to get in some subs. Number 17 comes on first. That's Roger Castellanos. Number 10, Alejandro Gifaro, who scored. And also number 18 coming on the pitch, Marlon Caceres. So all the subs are in for Honduras. Sans, the backup goalkeeper. Final 9 minutes plus stoppage time. Can Honduras make something happen here? They need to press. Down this left flank. Saudi Arabia defending has been excellent. Getting a lot of players close to the ball. Honduras needs to find space on the opposite side. Look at all that space. There we go. Flag stays down for now, and just couldn't do anything with it. Need to do better, Honduras. 62nd minute. Tick-tock. Now that's how you do it. Love to see the one-touch play. Too heavy on that. But off of a Honduran player, throw in Saudi Arabia. Oh, this could be trouble. It's been A+ defending from the Green Falcons on that back line today. They've been quick and they've made good decisions. The offside flag is indeed up. Our assistant referee, Tyra Wilkinson, making the correct call there. Okay, and there's going to be your yellow and a red card. And we were talking about number 5. Now he has put his team at a terrible disadvantage. This is a second yellow Now, is he going to put it away? Because it would mean a red. Yeah. He's going to put it back in his pocket so Saudi Arabia doesn't play with 10. Just so fortunate and courteous of the official. If it was me, I would have done it. That kind of yelling and taunting at your opponent, unnecessary. I am not so nice when I'm running the middle. Let that handball go. Probably advantage. Just credit to Saudi Arabia. They have just been swarming the ball. I mean, in fairness, they have played one less game. And if you want to argue that, this is their 4th game and it's Honduras' 5th in the same amount of time. Honduras finished 3rd in Group A with 9 points. We mentioned a record of 3 wins, 1 loss. They had 3 wins over Panama, Nicaragua, and El Salvador, cruising, thinking they're doing just fine, and then missed out on goal differential, as I mentioned. Saudi Arabia placed 3rd in Group B after collecting 4 points. Goal summary. As you see, 2 in the second half. We were level 1-1, really good first 45, and then Saudi Arabia just had better energy, better movement, better defending in this second half so far, as we are in the 66th minute. So final Big 5 moment. If Honduras could just get one, pull one back, they'd have a lot of energy to try to get the equalizer. Saudi Arabia losing to the U.S. just 2-0. Drew against Canada 0-0. And they beat Costa Rica 2-0. Honduras with the better group stage results, but here we are. Need to start getting some shots on goal, and unfortunately, outside of the left boot shot. I like the creativity, but right at the keeper by number 13, Darwin Cruz, 15-year-old, plays for Afi Academia. Honduras needs to press. Got to start playing balls. That's it. Lovely touch there. Left side of the box. Now moving to the right, a block shot. Again, more of that solid defending for Saudi. They always seem to have 2 on the ball defending. Help defense very close by, and that time, help defense blocks the shot by number 18. Just came onto the pitch, Marlon Caceres. 15-year-old plays for Policia Nacional. And unfortunately, delay foul call here. And it will be in favor of Saudi Arabia. Yep, a late tackle there. Studs stepped on by Cruz. Referee did not miss that one. Book it. Clearly some frustration for La H as they try to crawl back into this one. Speed back into this one, I should say. Not much time left. Might have a couple minutes of stoppage time. That was the soccer ball running into the ambient mic. Tremendous job all week long by the Concacaf crew. You know, audio's just as important as the visual. And there have been some great sounds this week. Honduras would like to hear the rippling of the back of the net sound. And it's in, good. I thought that went on the outside of the side netting. Honduras pulls one back by number 8, Siguenza. Another big 5-moment goal in the 70th minute. Siguenza, look at this right foot. Steps up and says, give me that. Wow, upper 90, gorgeous goal. Hendry Siguenza. 3-2, can they pull back one more? See how many minutes of stoppage time we can get. No quit in Honduras. Too early on that slide tackle as here comes Saudi Arabia into the penalty area. Top of the D, left-footed shot off the bar. Wow, what a first-time rocket by number 6. Ziad Al-Dosari. Remember that name. Woo! The degree of difficulty on this so high, but just fluid as you can get. Game of inches. 3 additional minutes. Surely enough time to get the equalizer. But we have a player down from Saudi Arabia. The official letting him know. No time wasting going on here. But the official can certainly add time to his discretion. And indeed, it is Al Abdurrah Balenbi down. Well, the Green Falcons may have started slow this week, but they are finishing strong. If somehow they're able to hold on to this one, back-to-back wins against Costa Rica and Honduras certainly will have to make head coach Sofan Chiari happy. Finishing 5th out of 39. That's what's on the table here is 5th place. And some more time wasting here. And unable to get the job done. Terrific work by number 7, Al-Mazael. Corner kick coming up for Saudi Arabia. Of course, the foul called, crouching over the ball like that. Technically dangerous play, I suppose, as Honduras unable to keep it in play. The referee will give an additional minute here. Again, the referee can certainly add additional time. Always frustrating thing, these time-wasting tactics. So annoying. But it's part of the game, and you do have to make sure that players are okay. Seems to be the case with Aldo Wasari. Referee letting know the players that you have to wait for his whistle. Don't throw the ball in before he blows his whistle. Unfortunately, a bad touch there by Honduras. Honduras just unable to clear. And that is your final whistle. The referee has had enough. Your final score here in Costa Rica: Saudi Arabia 3, Honduras 2. Your goal summary: in the 24th minute, Saudi Arabia earned a penalty kick. They converted. 27th minute, Ruby answers for Honduras. And then in the second half, we were tied 1-1 at the first half. Great first 45. Saudi Arabia scores 2 more goals, 53rd and 57th minute. Honduras pulls one back, but it's not enough. Saudi Arabia takes 5th place. Stay with us. When we come back, we will have full-time match highlights. All right, let's go all the way back to the beginning. What a match this was. Thanks for joining us for these full-time highlights. Honduras starting 11 photo, Saudi Arabia starting 11 photo. A day that all of these boys will remember in the Concacaf Under 15 Boys Championship. 5th place trophy on the line here. Diving header to start the proceedings, but it goes wide left. I applaud the effort. That is the goalkeeper penalty kick foul, and number 10 steps up. He's the one that earned the foul, and he converts the penalty. Tamim Al-Qaidi. Gorgeous finish, side netting. Saudi Arabia leads 1-0 in the 24th minute, but Honduras doesn't wait long. Beautiful pass here. Out to Ruby with the left-footed rocket. It's somewhat deflected, and that is the cause. The goalkeeper unable to get to it. 1-1 at halftime. What a match we had. Second half, Saudi Arabia comes out wheels burning. That shot saved easily by Jensen Flores. Forgive me, that was the first half whistle and that final shot of the first half. Second half, Saudi Arabia comes out on fire. They get a set piece there, doesn't convert. Al-Abdurrah Balenbi takes that set piece. But back and forth we went, and that right-footed shot by Sigenza goes right, but just about the same spot later in the 70th minute, he converts. Watch this one more time. Watch this diving header. I mean, highlight reel for Al-Abdurrah Balenbi. Puts Saudi Arabia up 2-1 in the 53rd minute, and then right 4 minutes later, Al-Shamrani Beautiful instep, first time. Beats the goalkeeper, the defender, with a tremendous team goal there. Puts Saudi Arabia up 3-1, but Honduras did not quit. Watch this right foot right here. Wow. I mean, that is just sheer talent by Sigenza. Upper 90, heart right back at you. 3-2, Honduras pulls one back, and then just a rock. Look at this first time touch. I mean, look at the talent there. Incredible. Goes off the bar. What a match it was. 3-2. Saudi Arabia takes 5th place. And that is how we finished up here. Thank you to my producers, Ryan Young and Andrew Forsyth. You guys were terrific. We'll see you in the next match. Welcome everybody to Concacaf's Under 15 Boys Championship. Today's matchup is between Canada and El Salvador. Honored and thrilled to be with you, Jamie Watson, here in Alajuela, Costa Rica. Look at those beautiful mountains and beautiful pitch conditions as well. Mid-80s, 16 mile an hour, 50% chance of rain. What a week it's been. Just perfect weather, perfect conditions, 39 nations competing over 3 different countries, including League A right here, Costa Rica, League B in Aruba, League C in Curacao. Thank you to our host nations. Canada comes into this one 0-1-2. That's right, winless, and only scoring 1 goal. El Salvador coming in at 0-1-3. Canada finishes 4th in Group B. El Salvador also finishing 4th in Group A. This is the 7th place match. Both teams looking to go out on a high note, of course. Canada coming into this tournament based on the under 17 rankings, number 3, El Salvador number 8. Still expecting a very competitive match between these two nations. Don't think we're going to be getting the national anthems, but just so you know, "O Canada" is the anthem for Canada. Let us salute the fatherland. "Proud" is the national anthem for El Salvador. National motto for Canada, "From sea to sea." And for El Salvador, "Dios, Union, Libertad," which means God, union, liberty. Of course, we'll be referring to them as Les Rouges for Canada, the Reds, the Canucks. And for El Salvador, they are La Selecta and La Azul y Blanco, which means, of course, blue and whites. And there they are, looking sharp in their all-blue kits. Canada will be in the all-whites today. And we are simply awaiting the pomp and circumstance of the procession. One of my favorites. Such an honor to be a part of them. You know the nerves are flying once you put the national team kit on. This will be the 5th game for El Salvador and just the 4th game for Canada, as we see some of the fans, and nobody loves a flag like I do. The maple leaf for Canada. We'll meet our officials shortly. Wrapping up a great week of football. Leagues B and C will be crowned today. League A crowned tomorrow. Last I heard, Mexico had won the first semifinal. USA and Panama will play concurrently. We'll give you updates as we can. See some El Salvador fans, the ES jerseys. A thrilling match preceded this one. Saudi Arabia beat Honduras 3-2. Really competitive, quality match. Saudi Arabia, as a guest nation, will leave this tournament with the 5th place ranking. Honduras 6th. This is teams 7 and 8. And some prayers going up for Canada. That's Luka Todorovic. I think Canada really just needs to look at, being more offensive. They've only scored 1 goal in 3 games. They'll have to figure out how to solve the El Salvador defense to do that. And of course, El Salvador without a win, but they have scored 2 goals to Canada's 1. More flags. Those are the flags of Honduras and Saudi Arabia. The flags of El Salvador and Canada will be to the left of the Concacaf banner. we will hear the Concacaf song, which I love, always inspiring, changes all the time. And it just adds to the prestige of this big, big stage that they're about to walk onto, the Concacaf Under-15 Boys Championship.
Y la selección nacional de Canadá y la selección nacional de El Salvador para este partido del campeonato niños sub-15 Concacaf U-15.
And the sportsmanship, the handshakes, always important. El Salvador shaking the hands of the officials, who we will meet right after we get the starting lineups to you for Canada. The captains will exchange flags. They'll do the coin toss, take their photos with the official, and then the starting 11 photos, all part of the excitement of getting underway. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for head coach Shane Lamy. And Canada in goal, it is Nikolai Purik, your captain for today, the only goal scored by number 9, Alexander Romanov. Plays for Toronto FC Academy. And keep your eye on number 18, Khalil Small. He is playing up top and has had a really good tournament so far. Let's meet our officials. Micah Erskine from Guyana, Danny Soho from Costa Rica, Joshua Jackson from Jamaica, and Eric De La Cruz from Cuba. Thank you, gentlemen, for your service. Their job is to keep the players safe on the pitch. Player safety, so important for both the men and the women. Coin toss, flags have been exchanged. I love how sport has the ability to unite us. No matter what languages we speak, football is the world's #1 sport. And we come together, all of us, to enjoy the beautiful game. Starting lineups for head coach Juan Serrano and El Salvador. In goal for El Salvador is Jose Alvarenga. He is also wearing the captain's armband, the 15-year-old. Number 10 and number 14. Keep your eye on Ramirez and Herrera up top, because they are the two goal scorers, the only 2 goals for El Salvador, Ramirez and Herrera. Both of these teams a little bit challenged on the offensive end, putting the ball in the back of the net. So let us see who is able to attack more proficiently and finish. As we know, at the end of the day, it's always about putting the ball in the back of the net. Good look at number 7, John Alexis there. That is number 10. There's Jason Ramirez. The 15-year-old plays for NYC FC. Once again, Canada will be kicking off in the all-whites. Moving left to right, El Salvador in the blues, moving in the opposite direction. Underway in Costa Rica. Throw in for El Salvador on that far side, midway in the Canadian half. And corner kick given up a little too easily, perhaps, from Israel Emu. First corner kick for El Salvador. The reason you don't give them up is most goals scored off of set pieces, and here comes El Salvador with a cross into the box and handled easily by goalkeeper Puric. Throw in for Canada as both sides look to settle play. Bit frenetic in the first few minutes, not unusual. Here's Luka Todorovic. Canada, Air Smalls in the 16 jersey. He will be owning that right flank in this first 35 minutes, by the way. 35-minute halves for this age group, plus whatever stoppage time we might have. And we have an update for you from League A. Panama takes an early lead over the U.S., scoring in the first minute. There you go. Big 5-moment goal right there. First and last 5 of each half. Why? We don't know, but Panama puts the USA right on their heels early in that match. The winner of that match will play for the championship in League A tomorrow. I believe Mexico went on to beat Costa Rica in that first match. Canada trying to get on the board early in this one. And they are awarded their first corner kick of the match. Good work by John Alexis. And indeed, final update, Mexico does beat Costa Rica, the home side, 2-1. And could very well be a repeat of the 2023 final, USA versus Mexico, which the US won. All right, left-footed outswinger coming for Canada. Headed away by El Salvador, but Canada on at the top of the D. We'll go right down that left flank once more. They're into the byline, and that ricochets off Canada, so it's a goal kick for El Salvador. Mexico, the runners-up in 2023. This is the 5th edition of this championship. Played every 2 years.
That's Henry's man. Go on, Henry. Come on, man. We're in game 4 now.
Khalil Small to take this throw for Canada. Plays for Toronto FC Academy in his club ball. This time that goes off Canada. Throw in for El Salvador. played by the goalkeeper off of his line early. Jose Alvarenga, the captain, does just enough. Romanov unable to get a touch on it to flip it over the goalkeeper. And a foul on Canada. So young. William Diaz goes down for El Salvador. It's not how old you are, it's how good you are. And Diaz showing off some fancy footwork there. And another free kick. Oh, nice save by the goalkeeper. Purick, even though it was from distance, it had a good angle, looking for that upper 90 on the left-hand side. Looked like his runner was free. I thought for sure he would play it forward to his teammate, Jason Ramirez. Corner kick number 2 for El Salvador. This time they'll go direct towards the PK spot, edge of the 6. El Salvador still on it, on the byline. Ball still in play. And floating across the goal mouth. And cleared, then blocked over the byline. Goal kick for Canada. Early push for El Salvador. That was number 7, Alex Guevara. Was hoping that one deflected right in goal. 8th minute, scoreless here in El Salvador. Canada 0, El Salvador 0. El Salvador down that right flank. Indeed, it is Guevara. Canada with a big clearance. Both teams trying to get settled. A lot of back and forth. I wouldn't say anybody's dominating one way or the other. 50-50 possession. El Salvador might have to give the edge. A few more shots on goal. 2 corner kicks to Canada's 1. Offside flag is up. Indirect free kick coming out for the blue and whites. Another turnover. John Chukwu getting the start for Canada. 3 changes in that starting lineup since the last match for Canada. They do have the advantage of playing 1 less match. And Smalls lets that one get away from him. Khalil Small. Mariona to throw that in. comes Small, charging infield towards the 18. Now he's just outside the penalty box, yard off the byline, and then gets dispossessed. Well defended. Canada doing a nice job using the width, the entire width of the field, and that does spreads out the defense, and then you attack. There's a good picture of Shane Lammy, former Canadian youth national team player. 34 years of age, and just thrilled to be leading these young men. Good look at that foul by El Salvador. Hugo Diaz charged with that foul. Referee will step off 10 yards, which is the FIFA law. And it's the aforementioned John Chukwu. Take the kick for Canada. This is green light territory. This is where the official uses the words like tomfoolery and shenanigans and to stop it. And indeed, he's going to try to chip it in, and not a bad idea. Just went right over the head of Henry Hudspeth. Looked like that was choreographed indeed, which all teams should have plans on set pieces. Pretty congested play in the midfield. That's where you want to be, is out wide in space. Canada's in on that left side. Romanoff plays it all the way to the other side. And that ball's deflected. Small's trying to get to it, but played over the touchline. Throw in for Canada. Good tough tackle there by Diaz of El Salvador. There's a good look at Alexander Romanov, the captain for Canada. Fantastic footwork there. That ball over the byline, goal kick. Foul on Canada. And we have an update from the second semifinal in Group A, League A. It's the U.S. finds the equalizer. They are all level. Panama 1, USA 1. Long ball over the top. Intercepted Canada. Trying to find a way forward. Hudspeth to Emau. Good ball down the flank. Throw in for Canada. Level 18, far side. There's John Chukwu. Wonder if he's related to twins Annabelle and Isabel Chukwu of Canada. Annabelle Chukwu getting the game winner in the under-20s. What a player. Currently at Notre Dame and scooped up by the senior women's national team. Goal kick coming up for El Salvador. Kwame, 13 for Canada, gets dispossessed. And a lot of back and forth. Not foul on Small, rightly so. A bear hug from Small. Both hands all the way wrapped around. Direct free kick for El Salvador. And while it is really far out, it's still a free position to put a ball into danger. And he keeps trying to go over the goalkeeper there. Alan Corsios, but goalkeeper for Canada on it. I mean, no way should you beat any good goalkeeper beat from distance from that position. Good speed and move there by El Salvador. Nice defensive intercept by Hudspeth to stop that attack. '19th minute, scoreless here in Costa Rica. This is the 7th place match from League A. The best of the best. Rafael Kwame. Just 14 years of age. Small to throw it in for Canada. Hudspeth. Center back moving forward. Here's Romanoff. Far post. Goal! Canada! 20th minute. Beautiful team goal. John Alexis puts the Canucks up 1-0. All started with Hudspeth and Romanoff finding the far post runner, and Alexis is home, and he finishes. John Alexis. Right place, right time. Canada 1, El Salvador 0. How will El Salvador respond? Throw in for El Salvador. 21st minute, we play 2:35 plus whatever stoppage time. But Canada on the board, only their second goal of the tournament. Romanoff now has a goal and an assist. And he has been productive up top for Les Rouges. And that was a foul. Free kick for El Salvador. Corsios has been taking all the free kicks, but that one, a miscue. Here's Romanoff. Stand up his defender. No luck that time for Alexis. Goal kick. Interesting, back heel pass. Turnover. Interesting. While it may look flashy, so often it just results in a turnover. There's just not a lot of surface area on the heel, first off, so you don't have a lot of accuracy as opposed to an instep. So only on the rare occasions would I be allowing that. There's Romanov, Canada. No foul there.
You got the ball.
For example, on the back heel pass in the women's Euro final, Paralawelo tries a, offside flag is up, tries a back heel in front of the goal on the 1 yard line to score. A fancy little cute move, but she misses. Had she just taken that with her instep, it would have surely been a goal, and Spain could have won that match, but instead they lose on penalty kicks to England. Can't stand the back heel pass in that scenario. It wasn't a pass, it was a shot, even worse. This guy's trying to get settled. There's good movement there from Canada's Kwame. Plays that ball out to Alexis on that left flank, and indeed that'll be a free kick. Alexis doing a really good job. 15-year-old. Exactly what you want your forwards to be doing, getting free kicks in dangerous positions. So just a few yards outside of the penalty box on that left flank, 16 yards away from the byline. It's Chukwu with a left-footed in-swinger towards that far post, and really don't want to kick those out of bounds. That's like kicking a corner kick out of bounds. It's just not ideal, obviously. They're free, and if they're free, you really should be putting them in play. But plenty of room to grow, right? So the under 15s, we've had some 13-year-olds, couple on this roster. Chukwu, in fact, the aforementioned John Chukwu, just 13. Not that many turns around the sun, so a lot of learning. 26th minute, we'll do it again. Throw in for El Salvador. It's Mariona with the throw. 7 minutes left in this first 35, excuse me. Plus any stoppage time we might have, but it's been pretty clean first half. There's Kwame. Oh, a lovely pullback there. And a through ball in, and another goal. Canada lights it up again. They lead 2-0, 27th minute. Gorgeous team goal. That time it's Hunter McGowan who gets the start today. Beautiful off the ball run from number 17. He's hardly even in the picture. And look at that run. He points right to the spot. First time finish. Gorgeous. Hunter McGowan. Didn't start in the last game, but he's starting in this one, and he says, Coach, I'm a starter. Canada now with 3 different goal scorers in the week. That was. And offside position, unfortunately, for El Salvador. Always have to be aware as a forward. Where is that last defender? Two beautiful team goals from Canada, one in the 20th minute, and then 7 minutes later in the 27th minute. They look to leave Costa Rica on a high note, scoring goals and getting a victory. It's a foul on Todorovic of Canada. Diaz doing a nice job drawing that foul. Todorovic, one of many that play for Toronto FC Academy in their club ball. Another high ball to the right side of the penalty area, headed in, then headed out by Canada. That's how you do it, high and wide. '30th minute, another ball played into danger on this far side. Goalkeeper's out and unable to get his left foot wrapped around it is Hugo Diaz, the 14-year-old. Plays for Escuela El Sunzal. 30th minute, so this is another Big Five moment, the second of 4. Can El Salvador pull one back? That would do wonders for their confidence going into halftime. That's a handball. All right, substitute coming on for El Salvador, number 13. It's Manrique Escalante replacing William Diaz. Escalante in, 14-year-old, plays for Golpata El Salvador. First sub of the match in the first half for La Selecta. Good to see the fans on a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Costa Rica for some under 15 elite boys play. Smalls call for the foul there. Certainly got some air underneath his feet with the help of El Salvador. And there you see your goal summary. 2 goals, 7 minutes apart. Alexis and McGowan. McGowan plays for the Vancouver Whitecaps FC. El Salvador has to be sure not to give up a third.
You're not being pressed, so it is not going to hit. Keep the ball moving.
Luka Todorovic marshaling the midfield for Canada. Back to Khalil Small. Canada happy to knock it around. Todorovic once again gaining possession in the midfield for Canada, and they start to creep up in that category. And Kwame plays that ball just a little too far ahead, and well defended by El Salvador's number 5, Alan Corsios. Got something here. El Salvador on the counter, but well defended by Emal. Alex Guevara got stopped on that counter. 34th minute. Not much time left in this first half. We have another update from the other semifinal. The USA takes the lead 2-1. Turned around, being down 1-0. Now they're up 2-1. And they are the defending champs, and they're looking to find their way to punch a ticket to the final tomorrow. Whoever it is will play Mexico, Panama with some time to find an equalizer. And they do. Just as I said it, we've got word that Panama has found the equalizer. What a game, 2-2 Panama against the U.S. Here comes Canada. Alexis on that far side. Indeed, it was Panama that edged out Honduras, and they are looking to make a name for themselves by getting to the final. We'll keep you posted. Hudspeth. The service into the box, but headed out. One. Is it just one? We are in additional time. And it is indeed 1 additional minute. Canada is probing, but boy, that one missed by a mile. That's John Alexis in the 7 jersey. Put Canada on the board as it stands right now, would be the game winner if this result were to hold. And there you have it. Your first half, your score. Canada 2, El Salvador 0. When we come back, we will show you all the highlights, including those 2 goals. There's your goal summary. It was Alexis in the 20th minute, McGowan in the 27th minute, just 7 minutes apart. And they are feeling good about themselves. Stay with us. When we come back, we will have your first half highlights.
Brendan.
And welcome back to our first half highlights. All the way back to the beginning, the pomp and circumstance of the procession. I love it. The starting 11 photos. A day for these boys to remember for the rest of their lives without question. El Salvador with the early cross in and a good save by Purick, the Canadian goalkeeper. Another corner kick for Canada. Ball bouncing around quite a bit, but nothing going there. And Romanov unable to catch up to that one. Back and forth we go. Nice free kick by Corsios. He had a couple of them in the first 35. And there is a shot. The ball just rolls across the goal mouth, and that deflection over the byline, but not in the back of the net. Romanov with another cross, but nobody home. Another free kick from Corsios, but goalkeeper's going to handle those most of the time. And here's your team goal. Beautiful. Look at the pass by Romanov to the far post. Just a delicious dime by Romanov, but the finish is to Alexis with the celebration. 20th minute, 1-0 Canada. And they didn't stop it there. Look at that beautiful dime. Also, that time from Kwame. And McGowan deposits it in the back of the net for Canada. Another beautiful team goal, 27th minute. They lead 2-0. And a couple of opportunities for El Salvador. That was a tough shot. High degree of difficulty to get his foot on that. For El Salvador's number 15, Hugo Diaz. And our lead official, Micah Erskine from Guyana, blows the whistle. 2-0, Canada leads. We still have 35 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Join us for the second half. We'll be right back. You're watching Concacaf Boys Under 15 Championship. And welcome back. Officials are on the pitch. You know what that means. We are about ready to get underway for the second half. Here in Alajuela, Costa Rica, what a week it's been. Starting on August 2nd, 39 nations convened on 3 different countries. This one, Aruba, and in Group C, Curacao. Hundreds of players enjoying elite competition on a big stage. That's El Salvador. Number 6, Joseph Robles. Hanging out in the shade, rotational players. It's been a long week. 5th game for El Salvador, 4th game for Canada. Might have something to do with the score. Canada leads 2-0. El Salvador, halftime talk, get one back early. Still 2-2 over in the other semifinal. Panama and the U.S. are locked, deadlocked. The winner of that one, as we look at some of the fans, will head to the final tomorrow. League A final, it'll be Mexico versus the winner of Panama, USA. It's Jason Ramirez in the 10 jersey for El Salvador. That's Luka Todorovic, 15-year-old. We'll shout out any subs as we get them. Escalante was already subbed in the first half. That's him in the 13 jersey. Just perfect conditions here in Costa Rica. And indeed, we will have a substitute. Appears to be number 11, and it is Gianluca Gonzalez. In for El Salvador, plays for the Houston Ranger. And some subs for Canada. Number 6 and 11. Number 6 is Giuliano Barbieri, and number 11 is Seri Baye. Baye, B-A-Y-E. Baye is just 13 years of age in the 11 jersey. Plays for Soccer Quebec. 13. Amazing. Underway here, second 35 plus stoppage time. Canada with a commanding 2-0 lead. Can El Salvador find a way back into this game? Herrera and Ramirez in the 10 and 11 jerseys. Sorry, 10 and 14. 14 is Herrera. Both have goals in this tournament. There's John Chukwu coming down that left flank. Looking for Alexis on that right side. Still in play. Romanov will change fields. Headed down and then cleared out of the box by El Salvador. It's a foot race. Guevara gets stymied by the defense of Canada. Chukwu down the left flank in that channel, and Romanov, some fancy footwork, draws the second corner kick for Canada. Just the first of this second half. And they are all knotted up in corner kicks, 2 for El Salvador, 2 for Canada. Todorovic will take it. Right foot. And there's a low-driven ball punched out by the goalkeeper, Alvarenga. Love the low-driven balls. Doesn't give goalkeepers a lot of chance to react. Canada playing the touch lines, spreading out that defense of El Salvador, finding ways through. Chukwu to McGowan, who goes down but doesn't get the call from the official. Quick restart by El Salvador. Canada's possession numbers starting to increase. I'd say it's at least 60-40. And the second backheel pass turned over. Just in case you wanted to call out that successful first one. Just keep it simple. Todorovic has been busy all day. He's been really, really good in the midfield for Canada. Draws that foul. Free kick coming up for the Reds. Wearing the whites today. All of that side-to-side motion, it's manipulating your opponent through possession. It's making them chase. It's tiring them out. Chukwu foul there. And, you know, El Salvador's already played an extra game. Verbal warning. Bruce McGowan would like to have a say. Learn early on not to dissent with the official. It's just never a good thing. When I was refereeing, I'd always remember the comments made by players, and it didn't make me feel favorable at all. So just keep your mouth shut. Don't argue. There's Bay of Canada, just checked in. He and Chukwu, just 13 years of age. Canada, as I said, perfectly happy to knock it back and forth. The Canadian men's national team ranked 28th in the world, but their women's team is ranked in the top 10. Comes El Salvador making a charge, but a final toe poke. It's not enough to beat goalkeeper Nikolaj Purik of Canada. Canada, the U.S., and Mexico gearing up for 2026 summer, the Men's World Cup. Coming to 3 countries, less than a year away. Absolutely buzzing in all 3 countries. It's been 31 years since the World Cup has been in the United States. It will be epic. Here comes Canada with the service. Or maybe it was a shot. If it was a shot, it was saved by Alvarenga. But good team play here by Canada. Chukwu to Bay. 2 beautiful team goals so far for Canada, who came into this match 0-1-2. El Salvador 0-1-3. Well defended. Manrique Escalante of El Salvador steps in front of that attacker. Here's John Chukwu. And he's going to get a yellow card, and I think it might be delay. It's my guess. You certainly don't get a yellow card for an illegal throw. Referee letting them know early. I'm not going to, not going to stand for any of these delay game tactics. Let's play football. Chukwu is going to catch up to that. Still headed up in the air now, right around the 18. Todorovic plays it back. Canada will look to draw El Salvador out and then find ways through. Here's the ball played into danger, just outside the 6, but too far ahead for Bay. Goal kick, El Salvador. 45th minute. 2 first-half goals by Canada. 20th minute and 27th minute is where those 2 come from, and nobody has scored in the second half. As you look at that goal summary, Alexis and McGowan for Canada. And El Salvador, first corner kick of the second half for them. Gianluca Gonzalez.
Yannick, second one out, yes! Sasha, you stay!
Our official letting them know that he was talking to some players and they played on. He's just gonna let them free kick. Ball still in play for El Salvador. Can they get a shot on goal? That is what they need, shots on frame. Comes Gonzalez, second half substitute. And Canada closes that down quickly.
Let's go, let's go. There it is. On the way. Hit Juliano. Inside. Up top. Daddy.
Canada over the halfway line. Todorovic. He has been doling out dimes from that midfield. Chukwu to McGowan, but cleared by Sebastian Camacho, number 4. Trying to get his team pumped up. We've got some substitutes to talk about, number 9 and number 16. Number 9 is Josias Orellana. And number 16 is Sebastian Funes. 14 years of age, plays for Academia Goal. Canada also with some substitutes. Number 14, Aryan Parmar in. So 4 subs in total for El Salvador, 3 for Canada.
Empieza a ordenar. Coco marca. Alan, Jafet, Mariona, Hugo. Pone otro allá y salí. Anda, Tomás.
It's Chukwu and Parmar for Canada. And it's a right-footed service into the box. Oh, what a collision. Everybody seems to be okay, but well, maybe not so much for. And we do have a possible head injury that we need to address immediately. And it's Henry Hudspeth who's down. Hudspeth wouldn't know that he's the center back, but he came forward on that set piece. You know, defenders love to score, and he came in with, as we watch this replay, and it was just an unfortunate collision as the goalkeeper is not watching Hudspeth. And I think he takes an elbow to the back of the head, which drew some blood. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Sometimes it's just knowing that you're bleeding makes you a little more jittery. But it's important to note that Concacaf always has emergency personnel at each and every site. Once again, drill player safety. Nothing more important than player safety. And Hudspeth, he'll be okay, certainly. On his own 2 feet, good to see. We'll wrap some of that white tape around his head, red badge of courage. Probably wouldn't want to come out. I know I wouldn't want to come out. Just wrap it up, let's go, let's play. But head injuries are different. Hopefully it's okay, but important to be careful. There's Henry. Plays for the Vancouver Whitecaps. He has been the anchor on that back line. He's just simply been terrific defensively. And there he was on the attack. It was his run on that first goal. The center back came all the way through and nobody picked him up, as sometimes is the case, and he really should get the second assist on that first goal. Canadian goalkeeper grabbing his hamstring. Could be cramping. Nicolaj Puric for Canada. Getting the start today. Last game it was Jolan Fari who played. Shout out to all of the medical crew. There, of course, there are ambulances nearby if needed. Thankfully, they are not. Hopefully not. Physiotherapists for each team, athletic trainers, doing yeoman's work today and all week long. Physiotherapists for Canada, Melanie Fiala. Athletic trainer, Ashton Roberts. Shout out to them. And for El Salvador, physical trainer Jose Martinez, team doctor Luis Rodriguez. It takes a village. Keep players safe.
Yes, 18 in, 15 out.
All right, another sub for Canada, number 18. It'll be Ethan Reed, the 14-year-old for Toronto FC Academy.
Wait. You said it. One ball.
Sub hasn't been made yet, but I assume 15 Reed will come on for Hudspeth. Canada with a commanding 2-0 lead here. And better to play it safe with a head injury that draws blood. Canada probing on that far flank. Level 18. Now playing it all the way back. And they are down a player. Yes, John Chukwu on the ball, but El Salvador not pressing. 56th minute, 2-0, 2 first half goals. So you see your goal summary at the bottom of the screen. Canada happy to take their time. There's an over-the-top ball. The goalkeeper's all the way out and just plays it over the touchline smartly. Throw in for El Salvador.
Referee, hold on. Come on.
And that ball is out of play. Throw in for Canada.
How long is we waiting?
Canada.
Ethan, pull back.
And there is number 18 running onto your screen. Ethan Reed, the 14-year-old, and out is Henry Hudspeth. Complaining a little bit about the amount of time it took. But no harm. Would have thought El Salvador would be pressing just a little bit more down too, but this is they've played an extra game. Jose Alvarenga scoops that up, walks it to the 18. And a big punt. Dangerous. Puric. And that ball deflected as Puric was running to get back into his goal. Goalkeepers just never want to find themselves in no man's land, and he was there briefly. comes El Salvador. A rare push. And Alexis playing the defense back there for Canada. Throw in for El Salvador deep in Canada's half. There's a shot on goal. That's what they need. Low driven ball towards that near post, but Purick on it for Canada. El Salvador needs much more of that. Get one back and then game on. They gotta get that first one. And Romanoff almost causing some problems there. Corner kick, the third in total for Canada, second corner kick of the half. Oh, there's a nice move there, but ball played towards the far post. Attempted bicycle kick, but ball not there. Quick restart for Canada. Romanoff to his right foot. And a trip. Quick update over in the other semifinal. Panama still knotted with the USA 2-2 with 10 minutes to play. And Romanoff slow to get up. Alexander Romanoff, 1 goal, 1 assist this week. He has been pivotal for Canada. John Alexis and Hunter McGowan joining the goal-scoring party for Canada. 3 goals on the week. And would really like to leave Costa Rica with a victory in their back pocket as we look at number 10. That's Rafi Budd. He captained the team in the last game. Plays for the Bristol Rovers FC.
Mira, vos y Manrique trabajen para tapar el 14. Lyman, ¿qué onda ahí? Lyman.
9 minutes plus stoppage, and we will probably have some stoppage time. Good to see him up. Romanoff with the captain's armband. Just 14 years old, plays for Toronto FC.
Come on, Panama!
All right, this is where the foul took place. Now 28 yards out. Chukwu runs over it. Parmar back to Chukwu, the left foot, and across, a rocket. Alvarenga gets a hand on it, and therefore it is another corner kick. The third one of this half. El Salvador not picking up the runner. Parmar plays it right at the feet of Chukwu. And now Chukwu will take the corner kick on that far side. The left-footed in-swinger. Dangerous. Misses wide left, but a nice header by Ethan Reed. But it'll be a goal kick. Played to the near post. And Reed doesn't miss by much. Another foul by El Salvador. Free kick for Canada. see Parmar taken down by Gonzalez. Yep, offside flag is up. I thought so.
Hey, number 11. 11. Hey, Micah.
Good work by Bay. But finally dispossessed. Throw in for Canada. Bottom of your screen is head coach Shane Lammy for Canada. McGowan with a cross right on the edge of the 6. No one home. Parmar for Canada is on it. And now Alexis has it in that right flank. Canada owning much of the possession to the right foot here. Oh, gorgeous goal. A chip by Ethan Reed. 65th minute, Canada leads 3-0. Ethan Reed.
18.
Just Canada has been moving the ball so well, maintaining possession. Look at Reed come to the ball. Look at that turn right there. Outstanding. And then the delicate little chip shot right over the goalie. 14 years old, Ethan Reed showing you, put me in, coach, I want to start. Outstanding finish by Mr. Reed. And there you have it, another big 5-moment goal. Flag is up this time, offside. That's pretty much, I would think, the nail in the coffin for La Selecta. Just haven't been playing with much of a sense of urgency. And I don't know if it's because fatigue, limited roster.
Last window. 17 out.
There's a left-footed shot. Oh, went over the bar high, but El Salvador needs a whole lot more of shots like that by Hugo Diaz. '66th minute. There's your goal scoring summary. 2 in the first half by Canada, and then 1 in the second half. 65th minute. And we have about 4 minutes plus, I'm going to guess, at least 2 minutes of stoppage time. Canada far and away the better side this afternoon in possession, in corner kicks, in shots on goal. Corsios with the defensive slide tackle. Good defensive help there. Another corner kick. The 4th of this second half. 5 in total for Canada, as Sergio Mariona had wonderful help defense. Another short corner easily handled by the goalkeeper, Alvarenga. Great ball over the top. Goalkeeper Purick just wild off his line, able to impact the play there. Heck of an effort by Sebastian Funes, number 16 for El Salvador. Surprised that wasn't called a foul on the goalkeeper. More substitutes. Here's number 10, Rafi Budd on the pitch. 15-year-old. playing in the midfielder, checks in for Hunter McGowan. And here is Bud to buy. Parmar with the foul there, sort of a payback for earlier when he got taken down. And Chukwu is the one who goes down for Canada. 69th minute, not much time left. Beautiful one-touch soccer, football, whichever you call it. A beautiful game. Almost a mistake. Throw in for Canada. Sebastian Camacho knocks that over the touchline, and certainly feeling some fatigue. Canada has played well in this final 45, added to their 2-goal total. If this result holds, which it will, most likely will, Canada will finish 7th out of 39 nations. And El Salvador will take 8th place. And here's Ethan Reed. He would like another bite of the apple, having just scored in the 65th minute. Throw in for El Salvador. And there it is, 5 additional minutes. It's the most I've seen this week. The under-15 rankings are based on the under-17 rankings, if you're curious. Mexico, USA, Canada, 1, 2, 3 in the under-17s. And then it's Panama, Honduras, Costa Rica, Haiti, El Salvador. So the usual suspects in the top 10, as they are here. What a wonderful week it's been. The 5th edition of the Concacaf Under-15 Boys Championship. League A final will take place tomorrow. It'll be either the USA or Panama against Mexico as Rafi Budd goes down. And Canada on the ball once more down this left flank. And Alvarenga, technically good, covering his goal mouth. Jose with the punt. I shouldn't forget Jamaica, of course. Ranked 11th. In the under-17s and the under-15 boys, the Jamaican boys are the reggae boys. Perhaps positioned to play for the final in Group B. Halfway through the stoppage time as Canada still probing Another back heel pass intercepted. I wouldn't lie to you. And more good shielding. Canada decides to restart quickly. I'm always a fan of the quick restart. Look at the moves by Parmar. And this referee says, you can't go down that easily. And that foul is called. Gianluca Gonzalez draws that foul. John Alexis called for that foul. There he is. Scored the game winner as it stands right now in the 20th minute. And I see a yellow card. I'm not sure he's going to give it to, but perhaps a delay of game yellow card is my guess. Not sure what number got it, but service for El Salvador. Over the goal, it'll be a goal kick for El Salvador and a spillage for Puric. And he gives up the corner kick, but far better than giving up the goal. But Alan Corsios has been terrific on his set pieces. This time it'll be Alex Guevara on the corner kick. Right-footed in-swinger coming up. Can El Salvador get one back at the death? Ball headed up on the edge of the 6. And foul call, perhaps. I don't think it was an offside. Just a few more seconds. And there it is, your final score, Canada 3, El Salvador 0. That will be it here in Costa Rica. Stay with us. When we come back, we will have your full-time match highlights just for you. Your goal summary, 2 in the first half, Alexis and McGowan. And then Ethan Reed in the 65th minute. Congratulations to Canada. We will be right back. Stay with us. You're watching Concacaf Under 15 Boys Championship. And welcome back to your full-time match highlights. The pomp, the circumstance, the parade, the procession. I love all of it. Here in Costa Rica, it's Canada against El Salvador. Early in this one, going both ways. Each team sort of 50-50. Nice shot here by Corsios off of a set piece. And he almost sneaks it over the head of Puric. 4 corner kicks at the end of the day for El Salvador. 5 for Canada. Corsios once again trying to get it over the head of Puric. Here comes the run from the center back, and it gets into Romanoff for that far post run. Goal! 20th minute by John Alexis. Just an absolutely gorgeous team goal for the Canucks. And they led 1-0 until this beautiful dime right up the middle. And Hunter McGowan with the one-touch finish. That's how the beautiful game is played. One touch, two-touch goal. And that was the whistle for halftime. 2-0 Canada led at halftime. And in the second half, it was pretty much all Canada all the time. They really dominated that second half. And here's Bay with a cross handled by Jose Alvarenga. And John Chukwu once again. And Parnham took a huge, that was a kick, but it was Henry Hudspeth that took quite the hit from the goalkeeper. He ended up leaving the game. He's okay, went off on his own power. But Hudspeth exited. Just a couple of shots from El Salvador. They certainly needed a lot more of that. That was Gianluca Gonzalez with a shot. And once more for Parmar. Beautiful execution of that set piece. And that back header by Ethan Reed almost went in. Beautiful near post run, but it goes wide left. But another team goal here. Look at the turn by Ethan Reed and the finish. Gorgeous little delicate chip shot. And Ethan Reed in the 65th minute puts Canada up 3-0. Nail in the coffin, dagger. And Canada is going to take 7th place. And fortunately averted a difficult collision there. And your final whistle, your final score, congratulations Canada, they take 7th place, 3-0. Thank you to my producers, Ryan Young and Andrew Forsyth. Thank you so much, guys. I'm Jamie Watson saying so long from Costa Rica.